Hello, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week featuring the 1-2 Prairie Union Oxen facing the 3-0 Montana Raptors. Both teams looking to kick off their conference play with a win here in week 4, but I think the big thing to watch in this game will be if this struggling Oxen defense can handle the powerful run game of the Raptors. Should be an exciting matchup. I'll kick it to our broadcast team and see you after with results around the conference.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Fires left. That's caught. It's Ivy. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll try the run. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Farrell. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Then early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. White going to attack through the air. It's complete on the right side. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Quick step and go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for it all. And it's caught for the touchdown.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Farrell. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now facing a 3rd and long. White wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. Really good pickup on 2nd down there, leaves them with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet punt there. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's done.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Garrison. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. White going to attack through the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's good. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away to find some room. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Looking for a man. It's Farrell. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He leaves it with his back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Farrell. Makes the grab. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Ivy. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And here comes the punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Power football with the run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And down he goes back second to 3.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Farrell. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Bell. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Oh, he makes the catch. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Right back to him on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he's in for the touchdown.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's a heat. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
With the catch, it's Page. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Farrell. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Gets open down the middle.
I don't know if that was a bust defensively, but there was nobody in the middle of the field that time, making it way too easy for the offense to pick up a chunk play in the middle.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. White wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. That's caught. It's Bell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Gain of 9. Good enough for a first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single back. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Farrell. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, and you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pressure coming. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Fires to the middle. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Leaves it with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation.
And that's another 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Ryan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. White going to attack through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Page. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
As a quarterback, you just have to know where you are in the field. It's one thing to hold on to the ball, and it's one thing to take a sack, but you cannot keep retreating and retreating going backwards like that.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Garrison. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it! That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Farrell. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's good. And it's a touchdown, put 6 on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 10 over Wisconsin.
The give to the lone running back.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Back to pass, it's Farrell. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. On the run, it's Mays. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's done. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air, it's Farrell. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Red pass, it's complete.
Pass on first down.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Trying to keep the drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Farrell. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. On the run, it's Mays. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Brings up.
After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Line gets set, 1st down. Right back to the well. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Complete to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. White wants to throw it. Here comes the Heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Setting up the screen. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt, when you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? Back to throw, it's Farrell. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Got his man down the middle. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. There, got some room headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Scanning the field, it's Farrell. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high, high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's done. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Farrell. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll try the run. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Under fire. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week.
What a game by Montana and Devin Jackson, who breaks the conference single-game sack record with 4 sacks. Now, let's take a look at results around the conference. Elsewhere, we saw Kokomo Tech, Shawnee Plains, and San Antonio play in non-conference games, with only Kokomo picking up a win. Within the conference, we had AFMU taking down GCMU 42-28. Cuyahoga Tri-C and Muncie picks up the win against Garden City and Modesto respectively, meaning both Garden City and Modesto have lost 2 weeks in a row. That will definitely be the talking point going into next week as they face each other in the Week 5 Game of the Week. Speaking of Week 5, let's take a look at next week's schedule. Kokomo Tech has a bye, while Cuyahoga Tri-C takes on FC West. Everywhere else is conference play, with notable games being Montana making the trip to Muncie to take on the Beavers, and our Game of the Week, Garden City, heading to Modesto for the annual Harvest War game. Garden City will be looking for revenge from last year when Modesto came into their house and beat them. Should be an exciting game. That's all for this week. We'll see you next time for more Pac-12 football.